I'm Terrible, and this is a reading for DM. DM wants to know. Hello, I'm DM. Hello, DM. Love your tarot course. I'm going through it right now. Well, thank you. So, my question is, will I personally be successful at reading tarot? So, today we're using for DM's reading the Bonefire Tarot. If you haven't seen this, interesting tarot, getting close to Halloween. Let's use some unusual decks. So the Bonefire Tarot, the first card, the Six of Cups, it seems like you need to use the expertise of other people. I think that you have a particular style that's going to be different than everyone else's, and that may sound like master of the obvious, but a lot of people have basically a style that they pick up from someone else, and they just replicate that style. And so their experience with tarot is going to be a bit different than most other people because their style is basically a duplicate of other people that they've seen. So this is one of those things to where you have your own particular style. Now, your own particular style is made up somewhat of ideas from other people that you like to watch. However, you need to sort of get out of their habits or get out of their head and get into your own particular style, which is going to be quite unique. So your style that you are creating for yourself, or the style that you will eventually end up with, is going to be totally different than everyone else. It's going to be something that people enjoy watching and experiencing, but there's a warm-up period between that time when you're sort of figuring out how to do things versus when you finally know how to do it and now you're applying your own style to it. So during that phase where you're applying your own style to it, be sure to break out of the mold per se and don't be the same as anyone else. And you'll find that your style is quite unique. So it's a blend of other people, but you have a unusual way of reading that people think people will enjoy reading. So that's the Six of Cups, the Star. Look to your inner guidance for this. You have sort of this intuitive thing going on to where you're very in touch with your intuition when it comes to tarot. So don't block that out or don't move past that. Lean on the star, lean on your intuition, lean on your own guidance. And I think that an intuitive method is going to be a superior way for you to do tarot because the intuitive method will give you more accurate results. And the more accurate results you have, the more people will come back, the more people will do the things that they like, etc. They will like to watch you and all that. So the next card, the Magician. The Magician points to, I'm kind of limited on table space. Sorry, I started oil painting again. So this small apartment, I have limited space to do that. Anyway, the Magician points me to the fact that you need to look at different decks. The tarot deck that you're going to end up with is not going to be Rider-Waite. It's not going to be something common to other people. It's not going to be a hugely common thing. And that's sort of the experience I had with the Thoth as well, is that I leaned on the Rider-Waite system a lot, and I used it a lot, and I was comfortable with it. But then I saw, what's his name? Another reader on YouTube that was popular back, well, not really popular, he had almost no viewers, but he was popular in real life, kind of, well, online. He was popular with a tarot site that he did readings for. And he would just throw down Thoth cards. And I saw those initially, and I'm like, what is that? I have no idea what cards even are. So then I went and looked, and it really resonated with me. And I think it's going to be the same with you. You're going to end up with cards that are not going to be just standard, boring, universal Rider-Waite type thing. So make sure that you stay in tune with the latest cards that are out and see if one just hugely calls to you. And if they call to you, then, you know, cards are $20 or whatever. I mean, pick one up if it's, you know, cheap, whatever. Pick one up if something calls to you and see if it's sort of a soulmate relationship between you and the tarot deck. And the Magician points to your mastery of your tools. But I think that your tools are going to be not the usual type of tools. You're going to have a particular style, like I said before, that goes along with a particular deck. And that's going to be sort of you or your branding or how things work out like that. The Two of Wands, sort of that domain feel. You're going to have to reach out farther than your local groups or your local people. You can do that easily with the internet, and I think that you will find pretty good success. I don't think that you're going to make a living off of it for a while, but you're going to find pretty good success by reaching out and getting away from your local groups and stuff like that. Of course, jump into psychic fairs if you have one locally, etc. But overall, I think you reaching out, the Two of Wands, that domain feel, I think you're reaching out farther than your local shops or your local psychic fair is going to be where it's at. It's going to be where people attracted to you. So the Page of Wands, don't stay in beginner mode too long. Stick your toes into the pool of advanced quickly, and I think that'll do you good. What you don't want to do is stay basic for a long period of time, the Page of Wands. You want to reach out from that, like she's throwing this on fire, paper airplane type thing. Don't stay in beginner. Go advanced quickly, and I think that's going to bump your skill up. So go advanced quick. Try advanced. You're going to crash and burn the first few readings. That's okay. Make it friends or something like that. Nothing important. But after the crash and burn period of advanced, you're going to be able to accelerate quickly using, again, the deck that you want and the method that you want. Once you find that combo and you start rolling with it and then you bump into advanced, I think it's going to do you good. Anyway, that is my reading for DM. If you would like a reading of your own, please email me at the email address in the description. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.